So this is the first of the IGCSE extra videos on topic 1 on the exam, culture and socialisation. Now remember, most of this is actually on the ordinary GCSE videos, also on culture, socialisation, etc, etc. This video is for the few extras. Right, they might ask you about a topic called role conflict. We all have many roles, and sometimes these roles come into conflict with each other. Yeah? So an example is for women to do with work and motherhood. You often hear women talk about how guilty they feel when they've got kids and they've got work, how they feel they're neglecting their kids because of work. That's what's called role conflict. You hear it less from men because they don't feel the same role conflict, because in their role, looking after kids is not as important. So role conflict, when you have more than one role, and these roles are in conflict with each other in some way. Yeah? Role conflict. Also might be some stuff in the exam about the purposes of culture and socialisation. Now to a functionalist, Talcott Parsons here, head functionalist, culture is all about creating conformity, predictability. We all know what everybody else is going to be doing, so we understand the world we live in. It creates what's called social stability. If we all have the same culture, we understand what everybody else is doing, we know why they're doing it, and this stability works through value consensus. It's important not just that we have values, and that we all have the same values. And that's a big functionalist idea. Value consensus leads to social stability. So everyone's staying at the bus stop at 6 in the morning in the pouring rain, which doesn't make any sense. It's because they value work, and they value work because they value material possessions. Because we all understand what's going on, it's called social stability. Last thing we're going to look at, age as a social construct. Yeah? Now, age is obviously a physical process. You're born, you're 0, then you die when you're in your 90s or whatever it is. So that's a physical thing. But how we expect people of different ages to act is a social construct. Yeah? So we would be surprised at seeing old people dressed like this, behaving like this, because in our culture that's not how we expect older people to behave. Other end of the scale, these images, child working in a quarry, child with a gun, are seen as shocking because in our culture children don't do that. Childhood is a social construct. It's quite a modern one, in fact, in the West. In many parts of the world it doesn't exist. Many parts of the world. So for example, the term teenager is an entirely new Western invention. In most cultures you're a child and then you are an adult.